everybody, we're a day late, but here I am with Jessie. We're gonna do as quickly as possible because we have poll tonight. Our Halloween makeup, I'm gonna speed right through it because it's a lot. Most of the explaining is gonna be for our special effects makeup. So I'll kind of explain as I'm going along, but we're just gonna get rolling. I didn't bring my tape, so we're gonna go with it.
All right.
Okay, Jessie, what are you doing?
Well, I put I have really dry skin on my face, so I put on these things already. It's a Physicians Formula Rosé All Day, and a brightener booster, so it just kind of helps my face not be as dry. But then I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Poreless Primer and answer Belle's question. Okay.
Which, if you saw my last video, I used the Tarte Putty Primer. The e.l.f. is a great dupe for that, and it's a lot more affordable. I can't remember exactly what I spent on my Tarte, but how much is the e.l.f.?
I think it was under $5 or $6. I can't remember, but...
And you can get it at Walmart, Rite Aid.
I have a lot of cheap things.
Belle followed me.
Can you just let her sit with you?
No, I want to be alone.
I have a teenager. It's great.
But I really want to be alone. Mommy, what's Eden? I want to be alone.
Right, I'm gonna put this everywhere. You apply a thin layer, so don't mind all of the bunch that I just put on my chin. Okay.
While I was walking, I was priming my eyelids with the same primer I used in my last video, the NYX Proof It. And Elsa's makeup is like pretty much just like a pretty simple purple eye. For my corner shade, I am using
She stole my spot.
this shade from my Morphe 35M palette, also Boss Mood. 12-year-olds are fun, Jessie. Jessie is also a elementary school counselor.
Yes.
Elementary school counselor, so she gets to deal with girl drama too.
It's a good time.
I deal with it 24/7. Jessie gets paid to deal with it.
I'm pretty lucky like that.
Oh, this is really shimmery. I've never actually used this shade.
Alright, well, while I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit, I'm going to put on my eyeshadow primer, which is the NYX Proof It also.
We shop for a lot of makeup together. And like I said, I'm really just gonna whiz through this. Like I'm using just basic swipes just to darken the outside corners. And I'm gonna go in with a lighter purple for the entire lid. But how hot are our wig caps? We haven't even talked about that. How have we not brought up how hot these wig caps are?
They're pretty awesome. I mean, I think we're ready to go already.
I mean, I feel like we'd scare people just like this, so this is fine.
Oh, as part of my costume, I'm wearing these blue contacts. Oh, hello. And, I mean, they don't cover my eyes totally, because my eyes are brown, but they still look pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
Once you see what my costume is, they're just going to pop right out. That's going to be one.
And there goes
Okay, what am I doing?
Okay, we're good. We're back to having...
Oh,
Oh, hello, everybody.
no, that's not what I want.
I have not yet attempted cosmetic contacts, but I do want to play with those. Can you feel them on your eye, Jessie?
I cannot. The edges are a little blurry though, but I think that's just because the where the color ends and where my actual eye begins. But
Now, is there a learning curve to putting them in?
yes, it took me about 10 minutes to put them in, which is why I put them in before the video, because it would have been the whole video.
I'm not sure on the exact shade name because I bought it as a single. I don't know if it's underneath it or not. Well, I can't get it out anyway. I know it's Urban Decay, but I'm using this light purple shade that I have in like just my singles. I buy single shadow colors.
I'm pretending I know how to use different color correcting concealers. So I bought this Wet n Wild color seal. I'm going to use some of the green for redness.
We're laughing because we can hear my daughters fighting in the other room. One of them is still young enough to bribe with ice cream, but one is pretty much a teenager and you can't bribe her with anything. Oh. And yeah, you can see it pretty well. I just did like a really basic, like purple, easy, super easy purple look. And then just going back in and darkening the corners again. After I do my eyeliner, I might darken with some black. We'll see how it looks when I get there. What palette are you using, Jessie?
I have the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. It's probably one of those fancy things that I own. But I had it forever, so well, I don't know if you can see, but I use it a lot.
I have roughly 20 plus eyeshadow palettes, so
Most of mine came from BoxyCharm.
I do have a lot of BoxyCharm, yes.
So many. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I need my eyeliner.
My makeup is going to be pretty simple because my costume doesn't require a lot of makeup, and it's not something that I am excellent at anyway. So it's fine.
She's good. She's modest.
Goodness.
And I'm trying to just whip through mine so we can get to the fun part, because that's gonna take some time. So I'm going in with the NYX matte liquid liner, which I've been playing with and I actually like a lot. And the price point's a lot better than like the Tarte or the Urban Decay or Too Faced that I've used in the past. And I am doing a really dramatic wing because even though she doesn't fully have it, it's Halloween, so. I mean, she's a queen, so she should probably look like one.
Shh, they don't know what we are yet.
Oh, well, that was a hint. Hint.
They're a pretty big deal.
I mean, I've said it many times about whose makeup I'm.
Oh.
But they don't know the surprise of our costume.
They're pretty awesome.
You know, I'm so excited. So as you can see, not too crazy, just like nice wing. I'm gonna do it on the other side, which I don't think I've said yet. That's my odd side. It's a struggle getting a straight wing, so the other side seems to take me longer.
Oh, I covered my eye in a light color to start, which is the booty call. And now I am going through my crease with Snake Bite, which is like a shimmery brownish color. Simple duffer.
You've definitely said your character's name too, because you mentioned that her makeup isn't difficult. Yeah, so
my eyes give her like
we're really bad at surprises, but they're not basic anyway, so. Wow, that went easier than it usually does. It's like I knew that we were on a tag crunch.
It didn't want to look bad on YouTube.
Right? It's like, You'll notice after I do the second wing, I'll go back and touch up I'll try to make them the same length, and then you'll also see me go back in and try to get my shadow line to match my wing line. Oh, hi Jax. He already has the perfect wing liner.
I'm pretty jealous. It looks pretty good.
I have to work a lot harder for that. All right, bud, go lay down.
See you later. He's like, no, I'm here.
All right,
okay.
so I am gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. These, I can't remember if they're the Ardell, but they're smaller than what I usually wear. They're just a nice winged lash. Jax knows he's supposed to be a star. He's like, come on, guys.
It's quite pretty.
He's gorgeous. Allie must just be sleeping somewhere. And I know I mentioned it last time, but you really want to let your glue get tacky before you just start shoving things onto your eye. So, and like I said, I'm a mom. I don't like to waste any time when I'm doing my makeup, so I'm going to do my lashes while I wait for my glue to get tacky. It's like Allie came out on cue.
You called. For my eyeliner, I am using the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's kind of like the Kat Von D Tattoo liner, just cheaper price point again. And I actually like this one better because the tip actually came flat, and for some reason the one I got from Kat Von D did not, and I could not make a straight line, even though they advertise it as idiot proof.
I also struggled with the Kat Von D, I'm not gonna lie. Great pigmentation, but ease of application not so great. I'm going a little harsher with my eyebrows just because it is costume makeup. I just got blinded by Jessie's makeup light when she moved her mirror.
I could not read.
Grab that quick or it'll be the same. We are really struggling with the camera today. We cannot keep it propped up. Just because we needed to do the video somewhere that there was enough room for both of us to be able to be seen. So the setup is not ideal, but we'll make it work. Okay, so this is tacky. I'm gonna glue my first eyelash on.
Gosh, I don't know if I want to.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll be able to finish the rest of my stuff. I think I might skip these. I might skip
You're
them.
gonna skip your lashes?
Oh, gosh. Oh, alright.
Your lashes are so cool.
So, for my lashes, I have these ridiculous, glittery ones that are hard to place, but I'll give it a go for you. I mean, yeah, you better be watching because it's not worth it if you're not.
Better get like a ton of hits on this video because Jessie's putting lashes on.
Jessie does her lashes.
That's not her favorite thing. one drawback of owning a husky is hair gets everywhere. So I have to remove husky hair from everything before I put it on my face. Oh, I was gonna say. And I am going to let that get tacky while I put my primer on. Same primer I used last time, the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, which I'm almost out of, so I think I'm gonna give the e.l.f. a go like Jessie uses.
I've watched a video where Jeffree Star tried it, and he liked it okay, so I figured it had to be alright.
Okay, so there's that.